Today, we shall be ranking fast food mascots.
They're sort of like food-based cryptids.
They are. They're cryptids who sold out. Or at the very least are some sort of trickster god having a lark.
Something ain't right here.
Speaking of trickster god, we got Burger King's the king.
Wait, sorry. I just saw the S to kill it with fire. What's the actual ranking that we're using here?
S is the best and D is the worst, and kill it with fire is if we need to kill anything with fire.
Should I let my opinions on the food come into this?
You can if you think it pertinent, but we are mostly supposed to be ranking the characters themselves. But you might give a good mascot of a trash restaurant bonus points for carrying the brand. A lot of people hate the Burger King because he's creepy. But I find him hilarious and have since I was a child because he's creepy.
Yeah, you can put him in A. He's never rubbed me the wrong way.
Little Caesar. I'd put him in C, honestly. Yeah. What do you think?
C or D.
We were a bit gung-ho last time and everybody ended up in S tier. So we're going to be brutal this time. Brutal like Brute. The Arby's oven mitt.
Is he like a puppet?
Sometimes he's a puppet, sometimes he's... What the fuck?
Verbo!
What the fuck is... What's happening? Alright. Oh no. This is what this fucking mitt has brought upon us. A pox! A pox upon my digital household. To the fire with it. Do you remember the Quiznos sponge monkeys from the highly successful line of ads from America's favorite sandwich shop, Quiznos?
Aidan, what?
Here, I'll play a clip.
We love these songs, 'cause they are good to us.
Hard to believe that this restaurant no longer exists.
Did this work? Did people go there and buy them because of this?
Of course they didn't!
Okay, yeah, no. This is kill it. Burn it with fire. I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah, but also...
No.
What if not?
No, bad musical stylings.
Yeah, you know what? That man cannot play the guitar or sing.
It's not cringe in a fun way.
Yeah. Alright, here we have the Dairy Queen lips, hot off their starring role in the Rocky Horror Picture Show poster.
That's what I thought.
We have these lips here that would give slogans and whatnot.
Bold move of Dairy Queen to be called Dairy Queen and have just a mouth.
They've never had a queen mascot. They've never shown us what the queen looks like.
This is all she needs.
I'd
B or
put this
A?
in D.
Don't you dare.
B or A? Really?
Yes. For what she represents.
It's Scoopy God, King of the Midwest of the Culver's Church. May your custard never be sour and your cheese ever be curd.
S for Scoopy.
He is our Lord, our Savior. He blesses us with his Scoopy tokens, with which we may receive our complimentary custard from the front counter. For Scoopadiah is always there for thee. All shall sup of his splendor, my child.
Did you just black out while you said all that?
Nah, not that time. That was just from the heart. All right, this is the...
Who is this? Is it Cheerio?
This is the Krispy Kreme mascot.
Really?
Why did they put his face on the underside of the hole? Why would they do that?
Because otherwise it looks like a mouse.
Exactly, but that makes sense. And they, like, fucking Gumball does that. Now they've made it where he has no brain. It's just a vacant spot there. He's a big old dummy.
Yes, no thought, head empty, only donuts. Only that beautiful glaze.
All right, next we have, I think his name is Cuppy. He's the Dunkin' Donuts cup. I think he sucks. He's unmemorable. He's super generic. They barely ever use him. This man's just boring. Now, I forgot to mention at the top of the list that we are also extending this to cover really any chain restaurant, so I know Big Boy isn't really considered fast food, but he and a few others felt worth including.
But he's a big boy.
He's a big boy, famously used as a cryogenic chamber for Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. I think that gives him some notoriety.
I love him. I love his design,
You
love
love
his
him?
little outfit, love his swag. Put him in B for boy.
Yeah.
Best boy.
A powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
I don't know. I mean, he's got to be A or S, right? Like in terms
He is
of
kind of an
cultural
icon.
impact. Yeah.
Billy Bob Broccoli from Showbiz Pizza's house band, the Rockafire Explosion.
Is that what it's actually called?
That's what I wrote down.
Christ, that's its given Christian name.
What has this man seen?
I don't know, but he deserves to be in jail. I just get a vibe off of this guy.
The vacant terror hidden poorly behind the eyes. He looks as though he killed a family in 1973, but learned empathy afterwards, and is now struggling to live with the hands of a killer.
Oh, Jesus. It's dark. D for dark.
No, we gotta get rid of this man.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, be rid of him. Now, what the fuck is this?
Now, I want you to tell me about these. Because you gave me a list of some West Coast eateries.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Ivan's Clams.
It's Ivers.
Or Ivars.
Ivers. Oh, fuck, I didn't know they had a mascot. Let's go.
They do.
Let's go, Ivers. Okay, these are incredible. S tier. Ivers is an incredible restaurant. Go yay for the West Coast. I've never seen this before in my life, but the fact that it looks like they don't have any discernible eyes or features, it's just clams with legs, that's a win for me.
And I also have to say, regarding the list you gave me, one of the restaurants you had was just called Triple X, and like a fucking fool, I Googled Triple X fast food mascot, and I had my retinas blasted with material I was not expecting.
Wendy's! I love her. Feminist icon. Okay, you know what I like about Wendy also? She's never more than this fucking picture. I don't think they hardly ever make her an actual person that I have to be confronted with.
I know you mean that in an official sense, but I did just tell you about the Triple X thing. Colonel Sanders! I don't trust this man. Look at that face. I don't like it.
Yeah, they started making him a person in ads, and I don't vibe with that.
I don't like that.
Put him in D or C.
D. I'd put him in D. Pizza Hut's Pizza Head. He was their mascot in a line of commercials in the 90s, and I want to show you this because they put this sad little man through the fucking ringer.
Hey everybody! Today we're gonna learn how Pizza Hut makes their famous crust. Yay!
This sounds like Aidan.
That's no star. That's a meteor. A meteor? Help!
I was gonna hate this, but after watching the actual footage, I love this. I love the rivalry with the pizza cutter, and I love Pizza Hut. Put him in S tier.
I just put him in A, but I do think he belongs in the pantheon of slapstick comedy. It goes Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Pizza Head. The Noid!
Now, what is this?
It's the Noid.
No, this looks like, I thought this was a boss from Mario Odyssey. Who is this?
No, it's Domino's the Noid.
Oh.
You have to know this man.
I
Hold
don't.
on, I'm setting him here for a second.
I don't like
It's the
Domino's.
fucking-
I was a Pizza Hut bitch through and through.
Look at him.
This means nothing to me.
He was he was their mascot in the 90s. He had a
Wait,
fucking
go back
video
down.
game.
What's that fucking picture in the bottom left? What the fuck is that? Dear God, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
It's make you know.
I knew nothing. My opinion of this man has gone from 0 to 100 in exactly 30 seconds.
Next we have the Ying to the Noid's Yang. It's Mr. Delicious.
Okay.
Maddie, are you familiar with Mr. Delicious?
Not in the slightest.
He was the mascot for Rax, which was like a roast beef place like Arby's. That was a major franchise back in the 80s, and it tanked so bad, basically because of this horrible little man. I need you to experience this horrible little man with me.
Oh God, I'm learning so much for this video. I love coming in with no outside knowledge.
Hello, I'm Mr. Delicious, the new spokesman for Rax Restaurants. My job? To encourage you to enjoy tasty, affordable meals in a more mature dining environment. I know what you're thinking. He's a cartoon. And cartoons are mostly for people who wet their pants.
Damn, he fucking got me.
These tasty delights are priced in low, even dollar amounts. So there's no change. That's just grand, because Mr. Delicious just had some rather delicate surgery. If there's no change, he doesn't have to squirm so much to put it back in his pocket, now does he?
You know, I was really worried we'd get through this without learning what was up with this dude's junk.
Tickety-dee.
I'm sort of mesmerized by this. That was like an ASMR video.
I'm pretty sure every other ad of him is complaining about his wife.
Oh, boo.
Like, this man is boomer comic incarnate.
Put him down there with the fucking colonel. He could choke.
No. We must kill.
Oh, shit. Aidan said if you don't drink I Love Your Wife juice every day, you must be executed.
Yes, exactly. I won't stand for this kind of behavior. This man, if he were alive today, he would definitely read a pithy comic about how Pokemon Go is, like, destroying the youths and be like,
This says a lot about society.
now to round off the video, we're gonna take a deep dive into McDonald's land. The fast food giant had so many mascots at one point, it was insane, and we're gonna take a look at just a couple of them.
I had like a cursory like memory of all of these like deep in my brain, like from the play place, but that's it. I have no deeper knowledge. It's ingrained in me as an American child.
Mayor McCheese!
Name alone, I'd say B+.
I don't trust him, he's a politician.
Oh.
He's a fucking status quo Democrat, I bet.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Captain Crook!
I don't remember this guy.
He be the hamburglar of the seas, but instead of burgers, he be stealing your filet-o fishes.
That's kind of rad.
I think he's just a more fun hamburglar, honestly.
Put him in B. Now these
The
motherfuckers.
Fry Guys!
I fucking loved these.
Did you?
Yeah, I just think they look neat. I just think they're neat.
Yeah, they're weird. I like that they went kind of weird with it.
Yeah. Muppet vibes.
I'm
Put
okay
'em
with
in
A
A.
or B. A? Okay.
Yeah, A tier's getting lonely.
Hamburglar!
Now this is I would argue and say that this is the most recognizable besides Ronald himself. No?
I would argue against that, but we'll get to that in a moment. I'd put him in C, I think.
Sure. But how do you feel about him?
I feel nothing when I look at this man. He looks like a discount Alfred E. Newman.
Damn.
Next we have Human Man Hamburglar, who for a brief moment riled up all the sexually repressed masses in a way that hasn't been recorded since Cats.
This looks like the Nostalgia Critic on Halloween. That's what I thought this was. I can't ever trust you. I fucking D. I don't hate him enough to want him to die, but
Grimace.
Okay, you know what? He is more impactful than the
Yeah,
Hamburglar.
I thought you might say that when we got to him. I mean, I gotta put him in S tier, right?
Yeah. I love him.
Birdie.
Yeah, she's cool. Another feminist icon, if you will.
Where do you think she should go?
C or B?
Really?
Yeah, middle of the line. Like, I didn't care that
Yeah.
much.
But I'm gonna put her in front of these two.
Yeah, she's the top. She's a C+. Who is this?
This is the professor. He was the resident scientist of McDonald's land. Their very own Shao Tucker, as he brought life unto these poor, miserable McNugget souls and forced them into an existentially horrifying existence. I think we need to put this man on trial for his crimes against man and God.
Foolish alchemists who turn their backs on the ways of God shall be punished.
And I want you all to know that this is a mercy killing.
At least your passing will be in peace.
It's the main man himself, Ronald.
He's got to be an S tier. He's
Really?
Think about it. That when you say fast food mascot, like, he's the one. He's the blueprint.
Yeah.
And I
You're
really
right.
liked when they would put benches in McDonald's that had like a big plastic version of him, like sitting on the end of it, and you could sit next to him.
All right, there we go. Every single fast food mascot there's ever
Aidan,
been.
Hold
What?
on. What is it? You got a little something left here. Who's this man?
What?
What am
No,
I
we
looking at
don't.
here?
What?
You have a little man here. You don't think you're going to put a little man in front of me and I'm going to ignore him? Justify this.
It's the Happy Meal box.
God, I fucking hate him so much.
A terrible minion knockoff here to ruin my entire day. It looks like someone fused a Happy Meal box with a fucking rabbit.
Kill him.
To the fire with him! Alright, now there you go. There's the final finish list. Do you like it? I don't give a shit. It's the true one. It's the objective truth.
Wait, Aidan, there's one more. There's one more little guy.
Oh, that's just Pizza Hut again, but he's in his little chair.
Oh, he's having a rest. after a hard day of being
That's just a
pizza
recreational
guy.
pizza head.
Oh, okay, cool. You put him in S. I'll give him a little kiss on the head before bed.